Another day to build a fence, right? Yes, it's another day to throw up more fence stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I've got the goat opening here, so I'm also going to put in one of these cattle panels to act as... this guy's trying to challenge me. Act as a gate for the duck and chicken area. As long as there's enough room, ducks and chickens generally get along pretty well with each other. Mine don't argue. They eat together. They sleep together. And at least I see them resting on the ground oftentimes together. Mostly chickens do the roost, though, and the ducks just stay curled up on the ground. Ducks would look really funny if they were in trees. Anywho, I got a pound post. So I've got a couple panels that I'm going to use. I've got one more shorter one that I'm going to put here is going to be as my gate for this area. It is going to be angled since I've got to try and incorporate the tree that's across the way where I took out the fence across this way and this way. So, yeah. So all the fencing that I took out here. And then I've also got to adjust all this over here on this side. Still haven't found the chain. I'm guessing it's probably in the garage, and I just don't like digging around in other people's things to try and find what I need. Yeah, I mean, he gave it to me to borrow and everything else, but I think he put it away when he saw I left it out on the ground, but I need it out on the ground because that's where I'm using the blasted thing. Anywho, so we'll get started here. I'm going to start pounding in post. So. Dude, you're a little fry. Hi. You really want to challenge me? He says, yeah, I want to challenge you because I'm a stinker. He's just a baby. He backs off pretty quick when he realizes he's not getting anywhere. The one rooster I have likes to grab a hold of me with his beak and kick at me. This one just gets all nice and big and huffy and just kicks. Doesn't hurt me. They don't have spurs. That, and if you didn't notice, I'm wearing leg warmers. They don't go very far. Oh, he's really cute. He is such a cute little rooster. He's so tiny. He's a Banty. I had one of my other Banty roosters I have was kind of threatening as a baby too, which is why I ended up with him. But I've had him now, the other one, for what? 4 years? I think I've had him for 4 years. And he's always been really nice. I've never really had any trouble with them. It seems like they go through this period where their hormones are like raging, and then all of a sudden they dull down. I have a couple other roosters that tend to step in and make them knock it off if they're nearby, because they know better. I had my hand up on the roof up there. Oh, yeah. Quite the chickens. Anyway, I gotta get set up here, and we'll get pounding and get our posts in where I need them. Figure out a good place to set down my camera here, so at least you get a good view of what's going on. Which can be a little challenging, considering, you know, there's not a lot that I can put this on. I might borrow this thing. It's dumped out anyway. We'll see. Anyway, I have to run to that tree, over to that post over there. So we'll get going. Well, this viewpoint should work pretty well. Other than I've got the sun right here too, so I'll have to deal with that a little bit. Need that. Now, even though I don't have cattle panels to go from point A to point B, I do have fencing and stuff to span the distance. So I can get pretty evenly spaced posts. I'm using the full half cattle panel as my method of measurement to know where to place the posts. So that way I can get a pretty good idea where they're going. Oh, I need another one of these. ones are going to be shorter. This one just a little differently because it's not as tall. And there's that one. I'll see if I've got a few longer ones because these ones are a little short. Short ones are okay, but kind of prefer the longer ones. I'll have to see if I've got some longer ones. I've got some over there too that might be also shorter though. When the ground's not frozen. That's Maria. Like I said, these are surely for spacing, so. So cute. Hi, naked Sammy. I'll move the camera just a little bit here. As you can see, got those posts in there. I just got the one left to drive that's in this spot here. So at least those posts will be driven in. Then I've got to yank up the other posts that I have over in the other area and move the fence. So I'll come back shortly. Ooh. So. All right, so you know I got the post pounded in, and I need pounding, at least on this side. Ooh. I had to pull down some snow fencing that I had up, and then I undid all the little things that held this in place and pulled all those posts that were along this side. I also moved some stuff out of the way that was next to the fence. So now the fence is just kind of laying there. So I got to do the next bit, which is arrange and pound the posts in for the next bit of it. So I have some posts over here already. I know they're a little shorter, and the fencing itself is actually taller, but just the way it goes. I could do a couple different things with it. I can partially bury it if I so choose, so I could run it across the ground a little bit from point A to point B if I so choose, or I could also fold it over or whatever. As folding it over kind of adds a little bit of reinforcement to it. So I will set you down and we will pound in a few more posts. So I'm not sure where I'm going to set you here, which just might work a little bit, because I got to pound the ones in that go over here. So, but there. I'm gonna go get my cattle panel, which, like I said, I'm just using as a spacer for the fencing, so that way the posts are fairly equally spaced. Yeah, be right back. Oh yeah. Actually, that's gotta be about there. So if nothing else, it leaks a little divot in the ground. That does. So I can see I have to adjust my camera just a little bit here, but that's to be expected. Yep. I gotta move that. Do. Great. Move it over here a little bit. Hey, Zach. Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool when I was pulling some of those posts out. I remember I was saying I was driving them into frozen ground. Well, some of the pieces on them were bent because I drove it into frozen ground. Just bent everything. There. How about there? Should do it. That's good and stuff. La 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 la. I think that's good. Maybe. Maybe. Can you see me? Oh yeah, you can see me. Okay. Alright, now give me this one. You can see it better. Yep. Okay. so good for my tree. Here we got a hole that a dog dug in this spot. Yep. So, I'll go get a shovel. I do a little filling in here. So I don't know, I might drive another post over there. I'll keep this over here just in case. So if I drive one, I'll drive it on this side. Right there. Yep. All right. Go get my shovel. Give me a moment. There's several high spots over here from the dog digging, and some of it's just dirt we moved around. There's a pile there. I'll use that to fill it. Yeah. I don't know if you can still see me over there though. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. You guys won't believe what I found over there on the ground. You know, I have indoor cats and garage cats and one outdoor cat. And, you know,
big LGD, he gets along great with all of our cats. Well, apparently we had a predatory cat on the property, and I just found it. Deceased, of course, because the dog is really smart. And he very quickly disposed of said cat. Yeah, that's anyway, yeah, that's the job of the LGD, is to kill predators. And you know, our cats that we have here on the property itself leave all the chickens and chicks and everything away alone. They, you know, wander around with them and everything else. This one must have come in during the night, and Cinnabon is real quick to eliminate any type of predatory animal. At skunks, a lot of times he comes home smelling like skunk. Raccoons, fox, coyotes, and this is the first time I've actually seen him dispose of a cat. So yeah, a little freaky coming across. At first I thought it was just another raccoon because it's about the same color, and I'm looking at it going, ew. So he made quick work of a feral cat. Sad, because I do like felines, but yeah, he knows his job. As much as that can be a little distressing to me sometimes, coming across some of the things that he's eliminated. The other things that the LGDs eliminate too are mice and rats, and pretty much anything that isn't ours, he takes care of. He gets rid of it. I mean, the chickens and ducks, all those guys have been wandering all over the yard, and he's left them alone. You know, he has on occasion, when he's gotten bored, played with one and injured it. But most of the time he's good. So he knows he's not supposed to play with the ducks and chickens. Even though, you know, he gets bored. He's a dog. He wants to have fun. So anyway, yeah, that's a little distressing. I'll bury it just because it's pretty disgusting. Anyway, so I'm going to finish filling in the hole, and I'll bring you back when I start trying to get the fencing up.
So this is kind of how we're going to end the day for now, because, well, you know, sun goes down a little sooner. So I got the posts all driven on this side. You watched how I put them all in. I unrolled this guy and got it fastened up there. I'm probably going to drive another post over here in the corner to attach the fence to, and then kind of hook it up with my existing fence line that's there. Now for the other side over here, I'll be putting up the other fencing that I have. I have a roll of chicken wire, so I can roll the chicken wire out here, and I can reinforce that with some other stuff. I'm not concerned about the LGDs and stuff and whatnot going through it. You know, they could have gone through the fence anytime. And these guys have been loose this entire time, and nobody's bothered them. So, not even the goats. The goats are just like, oh, cool. Yeah, we got little companions walking around in a pen. So yeah, that's I'm gonna call it a day on working on the fencing. Kind of keep an eye on the weather for tomorrow, and probably finish it up tomorrow. So I'll get this gate up, which is the other piece of the cattle panel. It'll come to my mind here in a moment, and pretty much just keep working on things to get it prepped for winter, because it needs to get done. If I don't get it done, then, you know, I'll have not so happy duckies and chickies, because they need the confined space to make them feel safer. That, and, you know, they don't have the same mobility in the winter as their predators will have that can chase them down and kill them. So sometimes I think my LGD gets worn out at night because he spends his nights taking care of my flocks. And if I can make it so that way he's not having to run through the pens themselves in the middle of the night, well, then I did a better job of doing my job of making sure that they're confined where they're supposed to be. Anywho, that has been today. We'll come back again tomorrow, and I guess that'll be part 3 of the ducks and chickens pan. So, hope you enjoy your week. If you like what you see, like and subscribe it, because it helps me to keep doing what I do.